everything I have, my dream career, I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest a husband. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard, you have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay, let's go. Okay, you understand my life.
Shut up, bitch. Oh
my God. He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
so
like he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn, B-Simone.
Entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn, you're making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur,
a business owner.
A few moments later,
just my finances, like. The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend.
And other groups of women laugh at you because they know they would never say anything as foolish as what you're talking about. Because all it takes for you to come down to reality, B-Simone, is one wrong post. You are one viral video away, one internet canceling away from being back at Forever 21 selling shit.
Jesus.
Female influencers like you are a dime a dozen. The industry eats women like you up. No different than, adult models.
Jesus.
I mean, what are you bringing to the marketplace that's never been there before?
Jesus.
Now, that other clip is the one that's going viral. But if we can be honest, this clip right here, this is the clip that y'all need to be watching. Y'all watch it, we're going to come back and talk about it.
And you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous. Because we went through all the emotions. Like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me. Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in.
That to me was the red flag. So you didn't help me when I was down. You didn't want to help me when I was down. That's fine. Okay, cool. But when it was finally time for me to be on my feet again, now you're going through something jealousy-wise? No. Y'all are focused on the wrong part of the interview. This right here, she made her friend a therapist and a dumpster of sorts. She should have called her therapist. She should not have called her friend back. I wish she would have called her therapist to work through what she needs to work through and then called her friend back cousins. This needs to be the focus of conversation. Because how you disrupted by me finally winning.
All right. B-Simone is getting dragged. And rightfully so, don't get me wrong. Do not allow this video to stop you from dragging B-Simone. Please drag her from the end of the block all the way to the other end of the next block. Go ahead. Continue. I hope that she continues to get dragged because I've never liked B-Simone. I've never been a fan of her. She's always come off as corny, whiny, complaining. And then when she finally got her way, she finally got y'all suckers to sign up for her close friends list after she was close to old girl that died. What's her name's baby mama. After she died, she got y'all to sign up. She immediately went for a finance grift. and got tons of people, hundreds of people, thousands of stupid idiots to sign up for her close friends list where they had to actually pay her money to see what she thought about her best friend dying. That was a weird situation there in itself. But that should have let you know who B-Simone was at her core. Then she released a book talking about manifesting and all this other bullshit. She's running around talking about how she manifested everything in her life. Manifested this, manifested that, manifested this, manifested that. B-Simone is one of the most annoying people that I've ever seen make it on the social media. And if it wasn't for Instagram, God, I don't know where she would be. She would literally be working at a Burlington coat factory somewhere. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that if it was not for the internet, if it was not for social media, B-Simone would be at your local Burlington coat factory taking layaway orders behind the register. But because she has been able to find some success on the internet and been able to, I don't know, get a lot of stupid people to sign up for her close friends list and all this other bullshit that she's got going on, she has somehow turned herself into somebody that's recognizable through social media. Now, fast forward to today, and B-Simone is now being dragged because she was once being dragged before when she said that MLK wasn't a great man. She said that he wasn't a great man because he stepped out on Coretta, and basically, she said that everything that MLK did for the civil rights movement and for blacks, all of that is null and void because he slept with somebody else. Her words, not mine. So that really should have let y'all know who B-Simone is. She's really a blondie, like living in a black girl's body. Right? That's how stupid she is. But B-Simone believes that she's incredibly intelligent, right? So fast forward to today, and she's being dragged again because she keeps doing these podcasts revealing her character, revealing her horrible character, and nobody calls her out on it. None of her friends, none of her close friends that she does content with through social media. Nobody will call her out. Not none of the people that are actually close to her in her circle. Nobody will actually come forward and say, you know what, B-Simone is really a piece of shit. Nobody will do it. You remember the other video she had with the best friend that she had a podcast on? She started with her best friend. What happened to that? Oh, it failed. It failed miserably because they both fell out with each other.
Jesus.
I wonder why. I wonder why you have all these problems with your friends. There seems to me to be one common denominator. But let's keep it moving. Fast forward to today. She's getting dragged again because now it has come out that in the video that I just showed you, she's talking about how she was jealous of her best friend, y'all. You were jealous of your friend. And according to her, she was, not because I wanted what you had, it's because you weren't doing it with me. Y'all, listen, bro. Listen, man. Listen. Real men don't do that. If one of my friends make it big, bro, I'm happy for you. I don't care whether you made it with me, without me. It doesn't matter. As long as you made it, I'm happy for you. I'm genuinely happy for you. Anything I can do to help that journey, let me know. That's how real men friends, that's how we operate. I don't know about this. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this from my friends. I've never seen my friends do something and then publicly tell me, yo, I was jealous of you. I hated that you was doing that. And I hated that you was doing it without me. I hated that you was winning without me. I've never had nobody in my life tell me that. Because if I had, they would no longer be a part of my life. I would never speak to them again because I don't need, it's already enough shit that we have to go up against as men. It's already enough that we have to deal with on a daily basis. I don't also need somebody that I thought was supposed to be help lifting me up on this life journey as my friend. I don't also need you rooting against me and from the shadows because you jealous of what I got going on, or you jealous that I'm on the come up, or you jealous that I'm finally getting some traction.
Jesus.
No, I don't need that. I don't know what this is. I have never seen this from any of my friends. I didn't even know this could exist. I didn't even know you could have this in your heart for your real friends. I didn't even know this was possible for you to think about your real friends.
Jesus.
Because to me, you're not a friend at that point. Now, the incident what she's talking about, She said, y'all need to be paying attention to this video instead of the other video. Well, that other video, the viral moment that she's really getting dragged for is right here.
For family, for the wrong people. The money, I done gave people money. I done bought houses. I done paid for divorces.
Now think about how I feel as your friend.
And then let me tell you, I'm going to get there. And I've done all that. And then the right people come around that have the purest heart, that love you so much, and you're stifling, and you're looking, and you're paranoid, and you looking people up and down, and it's anxiety. That's not coming from a healed place. It's coming from, like you said, bitterness. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's like a guard is up.
And sometimes from the public perception, it's like being a best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like, I love him. That's my soul. And I can't get nobody didn't give me a handout. But guess what? That wasn't your responsibility.
I don't even know where to begin with this, yo. For B-Simone to sit up there in front of her friend and literally tell her, yeah, I was giving money to people for divorces. I was paying for this. I was paying for that. I was just shelling out money to everybody but you.
Jesus.
Because when it came to you, it was time to put my guard up.
Jesus.
When it came to you, it was time to be on the defense.
Jesus.
When it came to you, I had to look at you like, I don't know if I want to give her some money.
Jesus.
Huh? I don't even know how her friend didn't slap the shit out of her. Yo, I do not have people around me like this. If you are around people that you even the smallest inkling you get that they are jealous of you, drop them motherfuckers, man. Let them go. You do not need them around you at all. They ain't got shit for you. And then the very fact that B-Simone is using this as some sort of come to Jesus moment. The fact that she's using this as a therapeutic moment for her own self-healing is even more egregious than the actual offense, if you ask me. I can't believe that she actually put this out. I can't believe that she actually put this out, y'all, as content. But she's showing y'all exactly who she are. Who she is. So as anybody that is friends with her after this point, you already know what you're getting into. You already signing up for the bullshit. You're signing up for a terribly bad mental case who has not healed from her own trauma, not dealt with her own insecurities, and now she's projecting that off onto people that she call and classify as her friend. That's who you're dealing with when you deal with B-Simone. She is a mental case and has been for a very long time. Using your best friend's death as a moment to get people to sign up to be a close friend with you for money so that they can get your point of view about it. Yo, man. Yeah. There's grifters that I've talked about on this channel that I don't think is as bad as B-Simone. I think B-Simone is probably the worst. B-Simone is worse than EYL ever was. I think B-Simone is probably one of the most terrible people that I've ever seen. And she's showing y'all right here, as plain as day. She act like she's coming from a place of love and all this shit, but behind the scenes, behind closed doors, you jealous of your friends. You don't want them to succeed without you. Unless they're beside you, they can't do anything to flourish. She's jealous of that. She don't want to help them in their worst moments. Her best friend was sitting up here talking about she was going through homelessness. She had to go live back with her mom. And she has a kid. You sat up there and watched your best friend struggle. Be homeless. You're a multimillionaire, supposedly, at the time. You had money, but you was giving it to everybody else. You couldn't help your best friend? All right. We got everything. We got it all. We got everything we need. We seen everything that we needed to see with this. B-Simone is exactly who she's telling y'all she is. A piece of shit. Drop a comment down below. I'll holler at y'all later.